Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 10, I think this is. We are about to go into the Cunning Cave. This is in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, the hardest water cave on the island. With that being said, there still are 3 explorer notes in here, and I don't want people to get lost and or confused, but there are 3. And I'm going to show you guys all of their locations. I'm going to show you how to get the artifact. This does require in my opinion, again, and I would say that this requires at least an imprinted Basi. If you have tribemates, I would always suggest that you come in with a mated pair to get a mate boost, but you know, not everybody has that option, so just be cautious. This cave is hard. With the new X-fish out, it makes it even harder. The dunkies are powered up, they're beefy. Just the whole 9 yards. And on top of that, there's also a portion of this cave that is above water, where there are 2 of the explorer notes, and I'm going to show you guys how to find those, so you know, hang tight. Other than that, let's get in. There can be good drops in here. You just got to be cautious. Watch your health, watch your tame's health, and you should be fine. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can get into. And I'm sorry, I actually meant to quote the actual coordinates. So roughly 45.696. That's where we're at. It is the east coast of the island, and it is the 2nd water cave. Let's go. Now, the Basi that I am currently riding on, it's not the craziest. Yes, it's imprinted to me, but as of this day and age, it's outdated severely. Especially because official ARK has discords where people breed stats and they sell their dinosaurs for in-game currency, which also allows me to say this: I don't support any real trading of any value that has to do with any denomination or currency or anything like that. So, you know, if people are selling tames for real world currency, 1, it's a bannable offense by wildcard, and if you're caught doing it, I hope you get banned. If you're not, you know, you gotta watch out for this shit, because holy ass, they are all over me. This is what I'm kind of saying. This cave will test you, it will test your patience, and it'll test your tames. The new X-fish, as you can see, they're incredibly strong with their maul. So I mean, I've already lost 5,000 health just by fighting this pack of X-fish and donkeys. So be cautious, be aware. Again, this is one of the reasons why Basis are my favorite for water, you know, water instances, period. You know, I'm still fighting this 190 donkey. That's how tanky these guys are. So again, be cautious, be aware of your surroundings. Don't get into any instances of engagement if you don't think your tame can handle it. That's what I would suggest. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you're not going to have instances where you know, your tames are going to be challenged. Obviously, that's going to happen. But just prioritize your safety. You know, it's not a race. If you need to stop and heal or you know, back out and chill for a minute and force feed your dinosaurs, make sure you're doing that. Okay, so let's see what we can get into. Okay, there's a little drop down here, so that's cool. We are out of stam, so I'm gonna kind of glide into this one. Got to be careful because there are eels, there are things that will mess me up. Pretty mid. I mean, look at these anglers. The anglers alone are level 280 in here. So that means, and the other cool thing is, and it's a dangerous thing, there can be alpha sharks in here, which now stacking alpha on the regular megadons, and you get in a pack of donkeys, or you get a pack of X-fish, and your alpha buff. It can just be dangerous. So just use caution. If you don't think that you can make it through, just maybe ask for help. It never hurts to ask for help. And if you play on official, you're on and you play on the servers I play on official, you know, ask for help. There's so many people in the live stream community that come in and they're hanging out with us, and they build on the map so they can do boss runs with us, and just in general do so many things and party with us. So, you know, we welcome everybody who joins the server. As long as you're cool to everybody, we're cool to you, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, not everybody's going to get along, but just be cool to each other. My goodness, these things are just so obnoxious. Wildcard really did something right when they added. I can't be mad at these X-Fish because they're incredible. They're pack buff, the maul ability. They're actually really just a different dinosaur, a different fish. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go down, because the other way, you see this pillar. Behind this pillar is actually a hole in the ground, and in the hole is where the artifact is going to lie. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and swim down into this hole. Again, there can be some pretty high level dinosaurs, including alphas, so be cautious. Again, be cautious. Hey, red drop. How excellent. I've seen people get crazy blueprints from these, so, you know, maybe that would be the key to success right there. Just to be recording a video and just get something insane out of this. Instead, we get hot poo-poo. That was a poop drop. That was like right after a hot cup of joe. Like, you know, you're sitting around and you're like, ooh, I gotta poop. That was that drop right there. Okay. Next, this is the actual artifact area. It's surrounded by ruins, and it looks pretty cool. But the thing is, and a lot of people, I guess, overlook this, dunkies can be incredibly dangerous. Please, please, please do not sleep on the dunkies. Okay. Yeah, some fightings, you know, some mate boosted megalodons right here with the new bleed and everything. And I mean, those are enough to put anybody and be like, oh god, here we go. Especially if they're high level. But dunkies are a different breed. Okay. Literally, they are so tanky. If you're sleeping on them right now, I would just highly suggest that you change that thought. Because they are just so beefy, especially if you get in a pack of them. Man, that is a bad time. There's been several instances where, you know, my tribemates or myself, we've gone in and we get stuck under like 4 or 5 of the 4 or 5 of the dunkies, and these dunkies are just chewing, and we're like, why are, you know, they're not even bloody yet, and they're all mate boosted, and they're just beating our asses, you know. They can be a formidable foe. And those sea scorpions, yeah, I see you. My goodness. This is exactly what I'm speaking about. I mean, it feels like I've been here fighting these guys for 5-10 minutes now. And those are I think one was level 200, the other one was 170. Alright. Now that we got the artifact, let's go ahead and hop off here and grab this. Excellent. Cunning acquired. We have quite a bit of raw meat on us. We're going to grab these black pearls out, which I'm surprised we actually have any. Honestly, we're just going to drop the rest. Okay. Now on to what is left, which would be the 3 explorer nodes. So we've acquired the artifact. Now moving over to the explorer nodes, get everything out of here, and then we'll be done with this cave. I know some people who watch a live stream say, TK, you make everything look so easy. But in reality, I'm just, you know, I've played this game for years and years and years, and at this point, I mean, even in ARK Ascended, I'm already pushing 3,500 hours. I mean, and the game's been out for roughly 8 months. I spend a lot of time doing this stuff in this game to make sure I'm proficient, that I can help other players, guide other players, and make a change in their lifestyles, or at least their gaming styles. Now, I'm not ever going to say that I'm perfect or I know everything, but I don't have a problem helping those who don't know the knowledge that I do know. So let's take a stop here. Over on the left side, there's like a little bit of ruins. In between the ruins, this is going to be your first explorer note. All right, that is the jellyfish dossier. So we're going to grab that. That is number 1. There are still 2 more to be had. And this is what I was talking about earlier. The other 2 are land-bound. So it doesn't hurt while coming into this cave to have a shotgun or a tame that you can throw out, like a shoulder pad, aka the pyromane, or something along those lines, something that can help you defend yourself. Or if you're just using a tech suit, I mean, you're basically going to be cruising through this either way. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the pyromane just because I want to show you guys and make sure everything is appropriate. So we're going to ride on through here. Again, bats, you know, bats. Aranios, bats, Aranios, bats. And most caves that you go into are going to have those tames. So we're going to do this. Try to kill everything. Excellent, everything's dead. Now you're going to keep going down. I am going to kill these guys right here, because as soon as I hop off this to grab the explorer note, they're probably going to attack me either way. And again, I mean, those are level 200 plus. So once you get down to the end of this little spot where it kind of veers off to the left or veers off to the right, go up here to the right. You're going to find a little broken pillar. Next to this pillar is going to be your second note. So you grab this, grab your Helena note, and then we're going to make our way to the left and across this land bridge. You're just going to keep going forward. And the last note is usually protected by, again, more scorpions, Aranios, bats. They love bats. The dev team really emphasized bats in these caves. So, again, fight for your life. And then we got a little bit more. And right here on the ledge is going to be your last note. There you go. Now you have all 3 notes in the Cunning Cave. Again, the one we just came from, the one straight up here, and the one underwater. With that being said, we can now go back. And because I don't like to edit videos and I don't like to cut them and make it all look crazy or dubbed over or anything like that, I want everything to be as organic as possible. So we're gonna go back down. We're gonna get us a thumbnail for this video. And and then find our way out. And not to cut this video short, but what I would suggest is always put a rally point at the entrance of your cave, so that when you're hunting and trying to find your way out, using a rally point really just kind of solidifies it and makes sure, like, oh, I'm going the wrong way, or hey, I'm going this way and it's not the right way. You know, oh, I am going the right way. Great. You know, so make sure you guys set yourself up for success. I know some of these caves, especially the Skylord, I was actually making the video, and I was speaking to Van, who most of you guys know is one of the mods on the stream. I was speaking to her before I shot the video, because she was uncertain if she had ever gotten that artifact before, and she said she hadn't, so I went ahead and showed her, and she was still also very confused. So it never hurts to just be extra prepared. Other than that, I'm going to cut this one short. We're going to exit the cave, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.